Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Dangerous Waters. I'm FPS Chasley, and I'm welcoming myself back for my spring break trip to Savannah, Georgia. It was pretty fun. I went down there for St. Patty's Day. The only thing that sucked about it was the train ride, because I took the train. And going down, I mean, one thing was during the day. It took like 11 hours, but I mean, it's during the day. But on the way back this morning and last night, it was like a night train, and that kind of sucked. Yeah, we still don't have anything going on around here, do we? But yeah, Savannah's they do a pretty good St. Patty's Day thing, and they have like the major level of the city, and they're right on the river. And then if you it goes down like pretty steeply, and then you get on this cool street that's like right on the river. It's called River Street. Duh. And yeah, we got down the river street, and I just look up and down the river, and over to the left there's a freaking Ticonderoga cruiser parked in Savannah. It was the USS Way City. It was just pretty cool to see. There were sailors everywhere. I almost saw some of them actually get in a fight with some dude. I don't know. Some dude was like, "Hey, respect the uniform, man." I don't know. I was like about to get involved in it. My friend was like, "It's not your fight, man." I wasn't really about to get involved with it, but I was about to be like, "Hey, you're not the one wearing the uniform." All right. Let's get back to this. So we got this plankton right here. All these plankton, or whatever the hell they are, shrimp maybe. Whatever the hell it is. There was that one fishing boat contact all the way off to this direction. Which one was the real one? I don't even remember. It's been a while since I did this mission. Okay, well, there's the one fishing boat. Here's another. I don't think I marked which ones were the real ones. I think this one was the real one up here. You know, I'm starting to feel a little ballsy. I don't know if anything's going to be going on in this mission, so I'm about to I think I'm going to go beneath the lighter and try and get closer to this dude, but I've done that before, and it's always kind of kicked my ass whenever I try it. But we are all out of options at this point. Good, I have water, thank God. Did not feel like taking a break to get water. Okay. Yeah, we're still at periscope depth. Let me just try and get a sense where that P3 is. Maybe we should raise the rate. I'm sure I just did this at the end of the last mission, but it doesn't hurt to do it again. Okay, yeah, there's Mr. Orion again. Was he always down off that way? I guess so. I never seem to see him either. He's a pretty slippery dude. Alright, we haven't got anything on the radio yet, so I'm still assuming there's no new traffic.
Lower the ESM mast, the watch eye.
Yeah, I really just want to get closer and try and see if I can get a better classification on these dudes, because right now I can only see like the first two well, if you look at this, I don't know how easily you can see that, but it looks like there's two contacts here or something, man. Maybe I'm just going crazy, because when it gets stronger on that 50 frequency line, the 125 line gets dimmer, but then I bring it back this way and the 125 over on the weaker, the 50, the 125 gets stronger. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I was just making sure I had auto crew active intercept on, because sometimes people will be pinging you and you won't even realize it. It's just one of those things I have to keep on auto crew, because I don't know, you'd be sitting there the whole time just doing it. It's not like there's any better way of intercepting the active sonar than the computer could do. I think that was our real guy right here. Was this? No, was this one up here? Whoa, did that just get stronger? See, that looks pretty strong right there. But he's still not showing up on the the broadband. Maybe we should try and get out of the surface clutter. I might try and be able to see him on the toad here. Okay, there's no traffic for us. Alright, go down to 267 feet. That's fine.
Make my depth 2, 6,
speed up some time here. Get out of the surface clutter. Okay. Sonar is clearing up. We're getting improved performance. And nope, I'm still not seeing him on the toad here. Anything on the long interval? Man, they're just the faintest contacts, and I can't pick them up on the broadband. So I really just want to do Demon, because that would be... What is that? Is that something? So if I could get them on Demon, that would just be a great way to figure out what it is. Because okay, they just seem to be getting stronger. Because the fishing boat has like, am I seeing 2 signals there? Nope, that's just 1 signal. If you see 2 signals, that'll be it could be the same type of like frequency lines, but they'll be on different phases and stuff, so they won't line up precisely if there's 2 signals on the same bearing. So if you zoom in, that's a way to tell if you got more than 1 contact or not. So this guy before I thought was doing the weird fading stuff. It's actually just 1 contact, so that's good. I'm surprised I'm not picking him up on the broadband. I feel like that's getting pretty decently strong there. Of a signal, pretty decently strong of a signal. Yeah, I'm not getting them on the broadband there. I have the trackers on them. I have 2 trackers on them. I guess there was one of these trackers from the narrowband. One of the trackers from the narrowband. I don't know. I just did that twice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got that guy. Well, let's see here. Let's see. Sierra 8. This is what we're looking at right here. Looks like he's going a pretty constant course. That's usually not indicative of a submarine. Submarines usually are not going constant course anywhere, which is making me think this is indeed a fishing boat. But it looks like he is going south. Looks like he is indeed going south. Fishing boat speed probably like 5 knots or something. So if this is indeed a fishing boat, and you're looking at, I don't know, maybe something like that. I could believe that. We could do a little bit of a high-speed run underneath the layer and just move up, 10 nautical miles, do a little 20-minute run here, and we can come back up and reacquire him, and then on the Toad we'll get new bearing lines, and then we can determine whether or not this is like a good assumption for the speed if this holds true here. But I really wish we could get him on the broadband here. Wait, did that? It looked like the stack was changing a little bit. That's fine. No big deal. I guess this is when I was beneath the layer at that one point. You know what? We can just... What do I want to do right now? Let me look at Sierra 2. That's, I think... Okay, we haven't even had any data on him in forever. Does he even exist? Maybe I took a tracker off of him by accident. What was he at, 158? Yeah, I mean, there's something out there, alright. But I think that was plankton, actually. That was somewhat of plankton or some crap. That wasn't actually a fishing boat. We got this one right here, and then this one right here. I think we determined that this one was the reciprocal one. But I can't even remember, really.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 221. Designated
Well, only one way to
Sierra
find out.
9.
We will make a turn to the northeast.
Come up to course 034. Helm aye.
I want to go faster, but I don't know when someone else is going to show up around here. Or if that P3 is going to get confused about me again or something. I guess we could push it to like tactical speed, go like 12 knots here for a little bit. I just want to try and cover a little bit of ground and see if we can get a better triangulation on Sierra 8 here. with the course change. So yeah, it's 10 knots is fine. 10 knots is fine. Let's not push our luck here. I think that's a good amount of slack on the Toad. Alright, let's just speed up time here and just run for a little bit. I'm gonna make sure I'm watching the Toad this whole time. And that always looks like there's like a trend line going on here kind of thing, but I don't know what that's supposed to be because it does change direction with the Alright, now we can check the narrow band. If this guy's the real one, he should still be there. Yep. And then the reciprocal one over this way. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's the real one right there. So let's just run this bearing for a little bit. And we'll see if our solution holds up. Well, of course it changes it. Alright, what did we have him at? Well, that's kind of interesting looking. Okay, you know what? I don't want that data from back then. That's fine. We don't need that. Let's just see what the solution currently says, and we can just punch that in. 28,000 yards, bearing 312, course 195. 312, course 195, and 28,000 yards at 5 knots. All right, and then these bearing lines that are coming up right here from the turn. Remember, don't use those because they're kind of buggy, goofy. So try not to consider bearing lines that are during the turn, because the toad likes to get a little freaky there. I don't know. I'm not even sure if this guy's going on a constant course. I don't really know. Well, at this rate, I'm not really going to get much closer to him, so let's actually
Come up to course.
turn it up this
0,
way.
0,
That should be fine.
5,
Let's run here.
line.
And let's try and keep watch on the... Whoa.
Steady
Okay,
on
well,
course. 0, 0, 5.
we lost a plankton, or a shrimp. The one that came in and then it went out, so we lost that. So that's interesting. That is interesting indeed. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Oh, we're getting something. Quick, quiet.
Make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering on.
Victor 3. Let's see here. What do we need for Victor 3? We need 50, 125, 360. And yep, we got it. We got ourselves a Victor here. Shit. Are you gonna designate him? It was this guy. He was a Victor the whole time. Holy shit. The plankton's in the way. I can't make sense of crap. We should be able to get him on the broadband, though. Yes. Okay, so now we can get some TPK. No. Ugh, I just can't see him. Well, his reciprocal should be... I'm still not really just... I feel like I should be seeing him on here, but... Here, drop the trackers then. Maybe I can classify him the hard... the old-fashioned way. Nope. Did he just, like... You know, that was really weird. I think he blitzed it and then killed it. I wish I could see more time history on this the narrowband here. But he was like there and he blitzed it. Is my toad still straightening out? Yes, it is. Okay. He like juiced it up a little bit and then killed it again. See, it looks like it was a Victor 3. Well, wait, we got multiple contacts. Who's this guy?
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 16.
I thought this guy was a
0, 1, 0.
reciprocal. Maybe not. Alright, maybe we should keep track on him too. Are we ever gonna get like official word about what this mission is about, man? Because I just don't know what the hell's going on, dude. Where was Sierra 8 supposed to be on here? Because I want to see if I can see his little blitz on the broadband time history right here. And maybe, I don't know, but it's like off by several degrees. Like that's not it right there. And the blitz was like longer ago than that, but he definitely juiced it up a little bit. Damn. Alright, we had a whiff of him, but then he blitzed it. Those last two frequency lines are a lot different than the rest of the solution, which means he probably changed course. But why would it be like offset by that much? Oh, it just seems, something about that just seems kind of weird. It's like he did do like some kind of turn or something. Well, they switched back. Look, he went up and then it went. They like went back over themselves, so it might be just funky. I think it's still funky toad data, so I'm not gonna take it to heart right now. But yeah, that looks like that was definitely a Victor, not a fishing boat. But he is some kind of ways off there, and no, we're not seeing. Well, that might be it right there, that little sliver, his little speed burst on the narrow band there. But that was really interesting that it like burst up like that and then disappeared. This is like the 5125, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so he might have heard me when I zipped it up a little bit then. Not entirely too sure. But I'm a little weary about dipping beneath the layer and trying to get a little bit of like a speed run going on this. Why is your age 6? I've been tracking you the whole time. Unless there are 2 different contacts out there. And the Victor blitzed it, but now he's just like going back down again and like hiding by the fishing boat. Not really sure, because it's saying that he hasn't been tracked for 6 minutes, which is like right about when we got that blitz, I think. So I don't, but they'd have to be like right on top of each other. I mean, I guess that's possible. Oh no, look. There are 2 different lines of data here, 2 different data pieces. Here, let me zoom in. I think there are. Because it gets bright and then dims. Well, it's getting really bright now. This is interesting. This is weird. This is really weird, man. I'm surprised I'm just not really seeing that blitz on the time history here. But what is going on with this dude, man? No, I think it's still just all one contact, but my intuition tells me it's not, because that second frequency line is like getting darker and dimmer and darker as I go over it. I kind of want to get closer to this dude, but I just don't want to give away my position. Well, obviously. Well, since we have picked up a Victor now, I'm going to stream a floating wire. Let's see if Comsablant has anything for us. So let's speed up here. Let's just keep an eye on the sonar. I know that floating wire will get up there, and if there's traffic, we'll get the traffic. But I think it's up. Oh. No, our tow just dipped beneath the layer here. That's what happened. Because we go so slow right now. Okay, it looks like... Okay, the floating wire's been up there for a bit. We haven't gotten any new traffic. And a little bit more. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Make turns for 3 knots. Let's go back to the solution here. Well, it says it hasn't been tracking him for like the longest time, which is really odd to me. Because we have been tracking him. Alright, when is my tow going to come out above the layer here? There you go. Alright, is he still where we think he should be? Sometimes the flame's insane. Okay, well, we have a tracker on him now. I'm back to being seen as a fishing boat. The solution does seem to have changed a little bit. Well, oh yeah, we turned twice, so a lot of nefarious data in there last hour. Let's see, recently it has a different trend, like it's heading more towards me. But that's still old data too, so I'm not going to try and bother making a solution with that because it's past 10 minutes old. And we were running for... Our tow was beneath the layer for a little bit there, and it doesn't look like anyone was down there. So I guess that's good. That means we could actually go down there and try and get closer. I'm just really kind of weary of doing that. Well, we could like zigzag towards him or something. I don't know. But then I'd lose my towed effectiveness. It would just take forever, because to keep him within towed sight, we'd have to change as much as 30 degrees, so we'd only be heading towards him at like a knot and a half or something. Probably just be better to go beneath the layer and run at 10 knots for a few minutes here. Because I need to see more on this dude. Alright, well, I'm going to stop here then, and we'll try that out next time. So yeah, these schools of plankton have still been holding pretty constant bearing, so maybe that does mean they are pretty far off there. If something holds constant bearing for a long time, that means it's pretty far away. Usually, if it's that loud. Sometimes with the merchantmen, they can be louder. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Next time we will dip into the layer here and try and get closer to this Victor. So yeah, see you guys then. Thanks for watching.